All right. All right. Got to give it to the Commanders, fans, and all that. I get y'all. But y'all should be the only ones that's in my DMs and in the comments. Y'all won. Y'all won. I ain't going to get no excuse. Jalen Hurts got hurt, whatever the case may be. Still had an opportunity to win that game. That's why I'm not giving no excuses. We got blown out. It probably would have looked different. I'd probably be saying something different. But things that we got to talk about, Jalen Hurts is definitely the factor of the reason why the Philadelphia Eagles are winning. You had all that talent still out there. You had all that talent, but you couldn't sustain drives. And also, CJ, I love you, brother. But we got to talk, man. We got to talk. Yo, that.
I hit with it worse. Headed to that one start, then our season just got put in the hearse. But I feel like it's a gift and a curse. We learn from it. And we don't stay stuck on that page. We turn from it. Lost Kelsey, but ain't stopping nothing. Still gonna run up all them steps till we rocky something. Put your corner right on ice, or Smitty hockey something. This and white right up the middle, better block or something. All my birds come correct. No, they ready to battle. Stole Saquon from New York, took a bite of their.
So that's what y'all want to see, huh?
Yo, that man, you know who it is. You know what it is. Your boy, Philly Fresh, aka the General Reporting for duty. Listen, if you haven't done it, make sure you hit that sub button that's right down there. There go. Yes, and also, it is the bell next to it to let you know. Put up all those favorite notification gang. Yo, that. Please hit the like button for your boy, man. However, the algorithm works. Come on, man. People stay hurt when I'm in the works. This is brought to you by Shafirs Journey, man, the sponsor of this, man. If you don't know, you sleep under a rock. My son was in a tragic situation to where though he's playing basketball, dumb kids doing dumb kids things. He got shot in his back, and now he's a paraplegic. This is just a nonprofit to bring hindsight and just the awareness of what kids like in his situation need, because I didn't know it until he was in the situation. There's so many things that these kids need. So make sure y'all hit the link will be in the description. I'll try to pin it in the comments for y'all if I remember. It's major for me, man. It's major. So make sure y'all go ahead. Y'all can donate. Y'all can just, if you know somebody in that situation, trying to get, people to be, be able to talk to other kids so they know that they're not alone. All right. Fresh fact today is you might get what you want, but that don't mean that you want what you get. A lot of people wanted the Philadelphia Eagles to lose. 10-game winning streak, right? Praying on a downfall. You got obviously Dallas fans. They did. We already know how corroded they are. So they so toxic that they was in my DMs. Y'all acting like y'all beat us, but it is what it is. But now it's a different beast. Now, hopefully Jalen Hurts comes back, but a loss in his defense, I'm pretty sure feel as though, we gave up 36 points. We gave up 36 points. That's more than half of what we've been giving up is 10-game win streak. They're giving up 17. You gave up 38. Or 36, excuse me. So to me, the nature of the beast is Vic Fangio going to be in his bag. The defense going to be in a bag for the rest of the team. This and I'm not saying this just because we lost, but to me, you cannot be, if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, you cannot be overwhelmed at it, because a loss is a loss. You know what I mean? It's not like you got blown out. It just hurt in the fact of we definitely could have won that game. I mean, when you talk about you got defense, definitely they gave up 5 turnovers. That's why I don't want to really get on the defense too much, because when you look at it, they've been lights out for this 10-game win streak. And even kind of before that, they've been lights out. So to have one game to where as though Darius Slay goes out, Jordan Davis goes out, CJ Gardner-Johnson, we really got to talk. We really got to talk, because most of those situations, when you look at it, they scored 14 points when you was in there, right? They scored the rest of the points. So what is that? 25 points. No. They scored 21 points with you out. They scored 21 points with you out. And you got to factor that in. I understand emotions get high, and he not the type of guy that's going to back down to anything, but we are playing for bigger and better things. So I don't want to, this loss is not faulted on one person. When you talk about the Devontae Smith drop, the Saquon Barkley drop, I thought Kenny Pickett's played well, but he wasn't Jalen Hurts. And that's what we're going to talk about soon. But if I got to put it in one person, it's CJGJ. Come on, man. Because the thing about Devontae Smith, that was one play. The thing about Saquon Barkley, that was one play. We're talking about multiple plays for a whole quarter and a half that you was missing. And it wasn't like you got hurt. And it wasn't like you got one chance. You got two. And I don't really know exactly what was going on and yada, yada, yada. But you got to already know, yo, you got one flag. Chill out. Chill out. I ain't going to spend this whole video talking about that, but I thought that was very, very high privilege in its loss. It was, because they was attacking the middle of the field where you would have been. They wasn't able to get home on blitzes because they was not able to uphold and keep contained of the wide receivers. Wasn't. But you definitely got to credit Jaden Daniels. Not taking nothing away from him. He did what he had to do. Went out there, threw 2 picks, but still was able to throw the game-winning touchdown. He a problem. Never doubted that he wasn't a problem. I just thought he wasn't better than Jalen Hurts, and I still don't. I think if Jalen Hurts played that game, it'd be a whole different story. We was already up 14-0. We probably blew these dudes out, because what you have to understand is that Kenny Pickett's played, and he played well, but you have to sustain drives. A lot of people talk about the defense and the defense not giving up points. Well, we got to understand, just even in that Pittsburgh game, when you go on a 10-minute drive, 21 plays, and end the game, that's because of what you want to call it, the dude in the circus that does all the ring guy, the ring man, whatever you want to call. He was orchestrating. Jalen Hurts was orchestrating, and he was making it so as though 3rd down and 8, make a pass. 3rd down and 7, I'm gonna use my leg. And these are the kind of things that people, the attributes of Jalen Hurts, that people just step aside because he didn't throw for 300. He didn't look like Josh Allen. He didn't look like Matthew Stafford. He didn't look like those guys, but he does win. And this is one of the things that I thought actually showed why he's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Why this is the best team in the NFL when he is the quarterback. Because the way he orchestrates is, you know what? I might not be able to throw this pass right here, but I'm going to run. I might not be able to run right here, but I'll give it to Saquon Barkley. It's the decision making that separates him from a lot of quarterbacks. And people don't understand that. See, Tom Brady did a lot of cerebral things. Peyton Manning did a lot of cerebral things, but they switched the offense and they did all these things to get guys open. Jalen Hurts does a lot to make sure that he makes plays himself. And that's where people don't get it. They think just because he's running and he's doing the touch push and he's doing that, it's not making the team better. And that's hogwash. That's bullcrap. That's bananas. But it is what it is, man. To dive more deeply, I thought that the wide receivers, they played well. Kenny Pickett played well. Saquon Barkley played well. But once again, when Jalen Hurts goes out, they're able to load the box. And now now it's like you're playing for the Giants again. Now it's like you're playing for the Giants again. And I'm not throwing no shots at nobody. I just want people to understand how important Jalen Hurts is to the game of football for the Philadelphia Eagles. Highly important. So now we got to stretch to where though we play Dallas, we play the Giants. The 1 seed's probably gone. I'm not even, the 1 seed is not even in my head anymore. But you get the second seed. You get the second seed, and week 1 of the postseason, you're probably going to have to play Washington. And what type of story would that be? What type of story would that be? Because Vic Fangio, I thought that he sent more blitzes than he needed to, and they was getting diced up. I thought Jalen Daniels, once again, man, I'm going to give him his flowers, man. He played well. Even though he had 2 picks, Jalen Hurts has 2 picks and still wins the game is a whole different story, and people don't give him his flowers. But I am not that kind of person. I'm not. I do think that Vic Fangio got out coached. I think he got out coached, and I also think that Kenny Pickett did enough to win the game. Jake Elliott, when you talk about Jake Elliott, he's been shaky really this whole season, but he was clutch. When you needed him to be, he was clutch. Not only do we not only does he take the lead, but then he kicks another field goal to put some extension to where though now these guys they gotta have a touchdown instead of a field goal to win the game, but they got it. And yes, that does fall on the defense. That does. But once again, if you're in a situation to where though Jalen Hurts is there, you're able to sustain drives. Do you know that the Washington Commanders had 13 drives? Usually it's around 8, 7, something like that, because of our offense keep away. While also the defense is playing immaculate, but it also comes with rest too. The defense was out there way longer than they need to be, way longer than they have been this whole 10-game win streak. And they wasn't used to it, especially when you talk about the injuries and CJ Gardner-Johnson being gone. It happened. Now, I will say this. I thought that Nick Sirianni should have called the timeout when it was 10 seconds. I know the clock is running. You want to hurry up? No, 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 no. These dudes is driving. My guys is tired. My guys is gas. They got the momentum. Call timeout. That's why you got them. But it is what it is. The Philadelphia Eagles will be back. We will get the number 2 seed, and everything will go through us except for the NFC Championship game. And I can't wait to see who we play. Yo, that